I'm Maureen. Look, I've got better things to do than... Oh, I see. I suppose I have no alternative then. Right. I'm Maureen. I'm the longest serving intern here by far. And let me tell you, as a piece of What? You said you wanted my opinion? Yeah, right. Whatever. Okay, start over. Hi folks, Maureen here. Goodness me, what a lovely place to work, and isn't the boss a dream? Fucking nightmare. I'm here for college credits. Oh, and maybe for some experience of working with people. My teachers say I'm not good at that. My last report was full of stuff like forthright manner and outspoken attitude and not afraid to share her many opinions. Well, so what if my folks are now on first-name terms with the principal and the student counselor? Okay, I'll stick to the point. Working as an intern gives you experience in lots of areas. I have learned how to operate the coffee machine safely after a few false starts, and I patched up the floor with a platform just above where the void appears, so it's okay to step there now. So I learned to think on my feet. Cecil likes coffee while he's working. In fact, I can tell what he's working on by the type of coffee he asks for. If it's serious radio work, he asks for plain black filter. Serious coffee. If he's thinking about Carlos, he'll want a shot in an espresso cup. Hold the coffee. If it's his slash fic, he'll ask for something with flavored syrup. Yeah, about that. I got my first experience of copy editing his news reports. You know, just checking for grammar and stuff because I score well on English tests at school. Sometimes basic fact-checking on the weirder items. Sometimes I have to phone City Hall for that, and I'm told my telephone manner has improved. I have not made a receptionist hang up or cry for a couple of weeks now. So you will learn personal interaction skills. Once he saw I was handy with a red pencil, he started slipping other things into the editing pile. Personal stuff. I edited a letter to his landlord once. I sure don't want to be a radio presenter. The pay is... Okay, I know. Whatever. So, as an intern, you will be expected to die a lot. Not die many times, personally. Once is enough for most folks, but there are just so many interns interred in the break room, and along the back wall, there's a space with Cecil's name already on it next to Leonard Burton's, and there's a blank space next to another blank space labeled "Where is Vithya?" And something tells me that management is just itching to scratch my name into the wall there. I have almost died here several times. The first was on a day when Cecil accidentally almost stopped time. People's hearts stopped and their lungs stopped working as the diffusion of gases in their alveoli slowed down so much that they were drowning in the hottest, driest air of the desert heat wave. Okay, I know I can't blame Cecil for it. Nothing was ever proved, but I just know, alright? The second time was just a couple of weeks later when Cecil sent me to cover the open house event at the community college, since that's where I plan to go soon. Get yourself known, he said. Avoid the giant worms trying to eat you. He did not say. And the ants I had to sing to? Yeah, huge, and if I hit the wrong note, they'd spray formic acid at me to help raise my pitch. Formicating little. Okay, I know. And then there was that whole thing with the oranges. He knew about the oranges. He knew. He had been reporting about them just before, talking about reporters blinking in and out of existence, and Adam from the Ralphs, him too. So he had plenty of evidence that the oranges were harmful, and ignored it, either because he really is that dense, or because he wanted a new intern. He asked for orange juice, then didn't want it. Well, I hate waste, so I thought I'd have it instead. He could have stopped me from drinking the orange juice, but he did not, and I ended up blinking in and out of existence too. I was gone for months, stuck in that awful desert. There were some good points. I met John Peters, you know, the real one. He is nice in a says what he wants kind of way. And some angels who totally do exist, whatever that radio buffoon says. And I met Dana, who is the most badass mayor the city could have. I mean, 2 armies? Who else could have done that? So, yeah, I guess as an intern you'll learn teamwork. I had to learn. Maybe that's why I was stuck in that godforsaken desert for so long. Once I got back, I thought that was it. I'd be free, but I still needed college credits, and surprise, surprise, Cecil needed a new intern. Again. I gave him a piece of my mind, and it just washed over him. Can he be so clueless about the fate of his interns? I really thought I was done with dying. My folks were pleased to see me, although it was weird because they'd given me up for dead, mourned, and moved on, so I was a bit of an inconvenience. And my little brother hated that he had to move back out of my room. Jeez, I hope college has accommodation for me. I was wrong. Cecil sent me out to get some news quotations from ex-Mayor Winchell, and I was totally blown away. No, really blown away by a sudden whirlwind. Yes, a real one, moving air. No, I'm not telling you where I ended up. It's very personal, and it took me weeks to walk back. My brother refused to move out of my room this time, saying, "You're an NVCR intern. It's only a matter of time." So I have the small room with the spider wolves wallpaper. Ugh. So I guess you'll learn not to give up. And good time management. I have missed days of school, a whole week all at once during Cecil's show. What feels like half an hour at the station can be fluid. I asked Carlos about it when we met in the desert and he was testing his stupid umbrella. I asked him, "Cecil knows that time and other stuff is wrong around the station, but he does nothing about it. Doesn't that make you angry too?" His reply, "How could I ever be angry with Cecil?